All right, so I'm here to talk a little bit about why I think the Sentinel is bad, and why, while I'm doing so, I'm going to be using the Sentinel. So we're going to see how this goes. So I'm landing a little hot here on a light rack. Um, Looks like I got it, thankfully. I'm going to peek this guy over the top. Okay, so I kind of want to talk about why I think this is a bad weapon, because there seems to be a lot of people that really like the Sentinel and think it's super good. But I'm not really a fan, and so I'm going to talk about that. I think the main reason, just to get it started, why I think this weapon is not that good is mostly due to the consistency of the weapon, and how easy it is to get punished if you whiff. With a lot of other guns, like Flatline, maybe the car, just other stuff in general, it's not really as punishing if you whiff. Where if you're using like a Flatline, for example, and you hit somebody for like even like 50 damage, that's a lot more than just like completely whiffing. And I think if your entire strategy is just based around hitting a like a 150 shot, then probably not very good. So yeah, you'll see a lot of pro players like Mandy or some other people that will use it. And people will use that as like a determining factor. They'll be like, well, this guy uses it. He does pretty good. But the reality is that even Mandy, for example, would tell you that the Sentinel is not that good of a weapon. And if he was trying to win, like actually trying his absolute best to win, he's not going to be using the Sentinel that much. Truthfully. So, yeah, I'm trying to focus here a bit. So yeah, and obviously I'm making it look good, and this is kind of just like a prime example, because I'm hitting some shots. But there's going to be some moments later in this game where you see me whiff, and it's going to be like, man, if only you had like a Nemi right there, you would have killed that whole team. And I think also one thing that people don't really mention is that how much like pressure you lose when you lose a Sentinel shot, when you miss a Sentinel shot. So for example, like when I'm trying to hold this team back, obviously I'm able to hold them back pretty well here because I'm hitting like all my shots. But missing like even one of these bullets would have put me in such a hole. Like imagine when that guy was climbing on me in the building, like I missed that shot. Because when I hit him, he stopped chowing me. Oh, I just collided them right there. Like when I hit him, for example, he stopped chowing me. But had I missed him, he would have just climbed on the roof and proceeded to one-clip me. So it's very high risk, high reward. I'm not debating that the Sentinel doesn't have incredibly high reward, because it does. Like, you hit a headshot. 160 is a lot of damage. Like, I'm not going to downplay that that's a lot of damage. Like, boom, like how rewarding was that shot right there? But the reality is that good players aren't going to give you those openings very often. And, if you're a good player, you're going to be able to get an opening without like, the incredible risk that comes with using a Sentinel. You know what I'm saying? So I think the biggest way to say it is just that I think that the risk reward just doesn't really line up. Because like right here, for example, like when I missed that first shot, right there, it's like, instead of doing, the difference between doing 0 damage and doing 30 is a lot. See, like, and right there, like, I maybe would have killed this Valk, but instead he's, like, flying onto the roof. Okay, I'm actually going to use a nade here, even though I said only the Sentinel, so you can hate me if you want. But I'm going to use a nade. So, if you want to unsubscribe en masse, now's the time. Now is the time to do that. And see, like, that's another example. Like, obviously I hit that shot, and it was crazy, and I got a lot, and, like, I knocked him, but, like, if I miss that shot, I'm just dead. You know what I'm saying? And, like, right here, I mean... That guy got farmed, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm gonna charge the Sentinel using my only cell here. Is this guy going for the banner or is that a clone? That's a clone. And another thing that I can't really put into like a, you know, a hard basis argument for why I don't like the Sentinel is that just from like my personal experience, oh no, I think I died. No! And see, I think that's the perfect example right there. Is it's like, obviously I would drop on that guy with like something else, like a closer range weapon. But it's just like in those moments where you need consistent damage, you don't have it. It's just so inconsistent. And yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a Sentinel enjoyer.